Huh? Where are we?
This isn't our house.
Don't Hug Me I'm Scared started off as a singular horror video mixed in with a children's song all the way back in 2011.
Look at this orange. Tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face.
It spanned 6 episodes over 5 years, ending in 2016. It also had a Kickstarter to fund episodes 3 to 6, which is what you're watching now. Videos from the Kickstarter, that is. There's so many videos going over theories on the series, and it really isn't that easy to explain, but I'll try. There's red guy, yellow guy, and duck guy, and everything seems to happen on June 19. And there's a whole wide world of Easter eggs and things if you care to look. Okay, maybe it wasn't too difficult to explain when put that way, but likely due to the fact that I missed a whole bunch of information, and if you base this video off that description, you're probably confused as to why I would even make a video. But please, either pause now or add it to your to-do list. Watch the episodes. But as the title suggests, there is more to Don't Hug Me I'm Scared than just those 6 videos, as there was a video entitled Wakey Wakey quite a while after the series was thought to have finished. It turns out that Wakey Wakey is the trailer for a series of some sort, and that's the focus of this video. Oh, and it's what's being shown on the screen during this voiceover. There hasn't been too much said since Wakey Wakey dropped in late 2018, but it did see a premiere at Sundance as part of the indie episodic program in early 2019. The Hollywood Reporter said the following about the pilot episode. Offering less of a clear connection to reality, but probably a greater dose of mad humor, is Becky Sloan, Joseph Pelling, and Baker Terry's Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, an adult puppet model animation program that looks like it's for kids, but definitely isn't for kids, unless they're prepared for a dark mediation on media manipulation, political scare tactics, and the occasional duck boner. Sundance screened 23 minutes cobbled from the series of short films focusing on the colourful town of Clay Hill and characters named Yellow Guy, Red Guy, and Duck, who share a manic-depressive house and a friendship with their neighbours and the local mayor. Not quite on a Meet the Feebles level of grown-up puppetry, but surely too adult for your basic casual Sesame Street fan. Don't Hug Me is a nutty, absurdist treat that would seem made for Adult Swim or even the more mainstream climes of Comedy Central or a TBS, since Conan O'Brien is among the executive producers. I watched the presentation with a perpetual simultaneous raised eyebrow and smile. I loved the songs and the droll voices and the very reasonable lesson that the episodes end up teaching. And then it went silent. Becky and Joe have continued to work together throughout the year, but neither have said a thing about the series since its premiere at Sundance, despite still both having Twitter profile pictures and cover photos from the series, although Becky did post this in May on Instagram. The end of Wakey Wakey shows 3 companies. This is where some information could be found. Blink Industries states that the pilot is still in production, despite it being shown at Sundance earlier in 2019. But the Wayback Machine shows that it has changed a little this year. A save from earlier this year shows that they were producing another show entitled Teddies, which, by the way, isn't anything to write home about. But what is interesting is that, yes, Don't Hug Me I'm Scared was on the production page earlier this year, and yes, it still only mentions the pilot. But what has been removed since is the sentence "made with Super Deluxe and Conan O'Brien's Conoco," which leads into the next company, Super Deluxe. Blink made the pilot with Super Deluxe. It shut down just over a month after Wakey Wakey was put into the world. According to Wikipedia, the series was abandoned when Super Deluxe shut down, but that's unconfirmed, especially given it premiered after Super Deluxe shut down. Some people from Super Deluxe have formed something called Fancy Soups. The series is nowhere to be found in accordance with Conoco since it's mentioned in Wakey Wakey. But a phone recording of a few minutes of the pilot at Sundance has been posted online, and until we know more, that's about all we have. I'm scared, but please don't hug me, that the series may never see the light of day and that the pilot was the only episode ever made. Although, on the other hand, not all hope is lost. Maths implies that an episode was released roughly once a year, which could simply mean that it's going to take a while to make. Although it does seem a bit strange to make a trailer for something that only has a single episode made. I understand the theory of pitching to networks, which they could have failed at, but given the pilot sparked interest from Conoco, you'd think there would be some sort of series. There's hype, and then there's releasing a trailer, showing it at Sundance, and never telling anyone what on earth is going on. There's more mystery behind the production of the series than the episodes that made their way to YouTube, and that's saying something. But then again, it could drop the day after I release this video and I'll look like a fool, but this is just a video.
The good healthy food is very nice and polite to the organs, and so is invited to stay for a party. Yay! But the bad, not healthy foods are very rude and must leave through the cat flap.
Rude!
That doesn't make sense.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.